What's up, YouTube? Red Zone 101, God bless and peace. Hey guys, want to do another video on my Mission 4. Wanted to talk about a couple of things that if you're thinking about buying one of these that you might want to consider, okay? First thing, this right here is my Berna HD launcher. You've seen me do some videos on this. Now granted, they've got the new SD out that has supposedly a better trigger, but this works for me for so far. What I like about this right here is that I have a CO2 in here, 12 gram, which are pretty easy to find, and I have the 12 gram adapter here. But if I pull the trigger, it's ready to fire instantly. Because once I pull the trigger, it pierces the 12 gram CO2 and it's ready to fire. So that's a good thing if you have to use it for self-defense, home defense, like what have you, because you're not fiddling around trying to screw in a CO2. It instantly punctures once you pull that trigger. Downside, if you consider it a downside, you have to look at this like a revolver. This only has 7 round, let's try that again, 5 round mags, but they just came out with 7 round mags, okay? So you have less of a shot count, but still, if you put those shots in the right place, they can be very effective for home/self-defense. So that's one of the pros about this. Now the Mission 4, on the other hand, the Mission 4 here has 2 19 round mags, okay? It also uses an 88 gram CO2, which aren't as easy to find, so that might be something to consider. You can find them. I have heard that you can use some of the 90 gram CO2s. Some of those are compatible with air guns that use the 88 gram CO2s. I have one of those I just ordered, so hopefully I'll be doing a video soon to show if that will actually work in my Byrna Mission 4. Now, what I like about the Mission 4 is, like I said, the high magazine count, and it hits harder than your Byrna HD. Now, your Byrna HD hits hard. I've shown that in my videos. This actually hits harder. Do that there. I was messing around, but so I like that. Okay. What I'm going to do is just fire a couple of rounds through it. You've seen me fire some rounds through it, but I want to show how fast it is actually to switch mags. I'm not sure how many rounds I have in each mag, but mine is set up for home defense. I took a lot of the orange off because I wanted mine to look more like a real gun, because self-defense is as much psychological and mental as it is physical. So I want my Byrna HD launcher to look like, well, let's try it again, my Byrna Mission 4 to look like the real thing. What I mean by that, hold on one second. This right here, unloaded, is an AR, okay? Notice the mag looks a lot like the Mission 4, okay? Looks like the real thing. This is an AR. There's a lot of similarities between the Mission 4, the look, and an actual AR. Now, I like that. This is what people consider your big, scary assault rifle. Anyway, I don't get that. But to me, it's all in what you use it for. Anyway, but it looks a lot like this. When you switch to this for home defense, and if someone is breaking like into your house, they see this, they know you mean business, okay? And a lot of times, criminals, just like us, want to go home at the end of the day, okay? So they don't want a hard target. They want a soft target, somebody that they can get in and get out, okay? Pull something like this, they know they might not be getting out, okay? Meaning they break into your house, they're trying to hurt you, your family, they know they might not make it out. There's a good chance they might not make it out. So in other words, this has an intimidation factor, and in self-defense, that's important. The Mission 4 right here, in my opinion, has that same intimidation factor. Now, granted, you can tell it looks a little different, and I took off the actual buttstock that was on here. I made it look like a buffer tube. The reason that I did that is actually it feels better when I put it up. When I put it up to my cheek here, feels much better. But on top of that, it's easier to screw the CO2 in. I've got this set up for me for self-defense. Now I've already screwed a CO2 in here. I've been using it, but if I'm setting it up for me for home defense, I partially screw my CO2 in. Not enough so that it breaks the seal, but just enough so that it's a little snug. So if I had to use it, I grab it, I screw it in real quick, I charge it, okay, and then pull the charging handle back and I'm ready to go. And that's what I like about the Mission 4. The Mission 4 has that intimidation look, has a high mag capacity, and it hits really hard. So people, if you're looking for something that's non-lethal for self-defense, because not everyone is going to be comfortable with using something like the AR that I showed you, okay? I get it. Some people, I mean, if you have kids, you would hate for one of them to get a hold of it. Hopefully those of us that do have firearms like I do, you put them up out of kids' reach so that they're not readily available, okay? They're available to you but not to the kids, okay? But I get it. Some people may not feel comfortable with a firearm. To me, this would be a great alternative. As long as you have it set up and like ready to go, this could be really effective for home defense, okay? But that's for you to decide. You have to look into it, look into the pros and cons, and actually figure out if this is going to work for you, okay? Anyway, guys, I appreciate you watching. Hopefully this was helpful. I've been looking at some other mags for this, and that's going to be in my new video, because with Berna right now, once you order this, you get a bundle package. You get 2 of the 19-round mags. You get 2 bottles of the kinetic rounds, 95 count. You get 4 total of the 88-gram CO2s. Oh, and you get a really nice carrying case. So that's not such a bad deal, okay? But so far, they only have the 2 mags that they're sending with you. They don't have these mags for sale. So I'm looking at, if I needed some extra mags, you know, okay, like what do I do? That's going to be in my next video. Hey guys, thanks for watching. As always, be safe out there. Got it on safe. God bless, and watch your 6. Things are rough out here, and as I've said in some of my videos, doesn't look like they were getting better. So watch out, protect yourself. As always, I start my morning off with prayer, and I try to do everything that I can do within my power to help me and my family get through the day. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. You take care. Peace.